On today's episode, we are going thrifting. I've got my dear friend Lisa here.
Hey guys.
And we are going to be doing the 3-minute challenge, but I've also got a lot of other fun things planned for this episode. Some surprises, so stay tuned. We'll tell you what the 3-minute challenge is in just a second. We are here, and you might recognize this building because I've been here before, and it used to be called Pickers Paradise, but Pickers Paradise moved to a new location, and Hope Thrift, which is one of our favorite thrift stores.
One of our favorites. We love it so much.
Added a new location here, so I haven't been here since they changed, but we are going to go in here now, and we are going to do the 3-minute challenge. For all of you who haven't done the 3-minute challenge with me before, it is where we go in and we try to find the bougiest item under 3 minutes, and we have a little competition, and
I win every time. Every time I'm the winner.
She's a little bitter.
So I plan on winning again today.
I'm rooting for her. So then we're gonna go thrifting for some Christmas items, and I've got some fun ideas for those Christmas items. So stay tuned for that. So shall we go in?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Okay, we weren't inside, so the 3 minutes hasn't started yet, but it starts right now. Okay. Oh my word, look at those. Those are so nice. They look brand new. $199? Dude. Look at these baby Jordans. My husband would totally approve. This thrift store is so good, and I'm like not even 10 feet in the door. Whenever I see like a whole bunch of dolls like this, it makes me think of my great-grandma Hershey. She collected so many dolls. She had cases and cases full of these China dolls. And so when I see them, I think of her. I forgot to add one rule, which is we have to be able to carry it. It can't be like a really beautiful furniture piece, which they have tons of. So it has to be something that we can carry, is small enough to carry. I mean, they have some really nice furniture here. Look at that. I know the armoires are not like big anymore, but this is $99 and it's so beautiful. What did you find there?
Oh, look at that. That could totally be turned into a cloche, don't you think?
Totally, that is so cute.
There's like a hole at the top. Let me put this down.
I love that. That's gorgeous. And it's huge.
It's huge, but like you could do like a little finial or something on the
Totally.
top.
How much is that?
It is $7.99.
Whoa, that is
a
beautiful.
Great price.
Yes, it
I love
is. We found the Christmas section, so we're gonna look in here. Lisa, I found you your bougie item.
Oh yeah, because I did that last time and it did. I'm gonna pass on that one.
Are you having luck with your bougie item? Or are you distracted?
I'm distracted. I can't help it.
We've only got 1 minute left.
Oh no, quick.
There's a couple of them right over here.
Oh yes, these are better.
These are way better.
Oh, I love it.
You got like 3 to choose from. They're nice. Oh, and there might be some more up here.
Oh look, there's more up here too.
And up there.
Oh, great.
These are so cute. You're gonna spend a fortune now. I actually think I'm gonna do this for my bougie item. I could be choosing all wrong, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so do you got your item?
I have my beautiful item.
Who do you think it's gonna be? Are you gonna win this?
Me.
Are you gonna win this time?
Better win. It's time.
All right, I got this, you got that.
Yes.
Tell me about your piece.
This is a beautiful cut glass urn. It's super heavy. I can do some like leg and arm lifts with this.
It looks beautiful. It's catching the light really pretty.
And I have a feeling it might be like a Gottinger. So we'll see. I don't know, but I think this has a lot of potential.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Okay, so this is, I believe it's by Mikasa.
Okay.
I believe it's silver. Maybe not solid silver, but like silver plated, I'm guessing. But it's beautiful. I didn't pull it out of the box.
That's okay.
I think it is the right thing though.
That's right. Well, hopefully it's not. Hopefully there's like a sock in there. That way I win automatically.
There you go. So we'll see. Lisa would kill me if I taught her this, but it's a cute little cookie jar. And if you watched my hurricane episode, you'd know why that's extra funny. Oh, I have kind of an idea for this one, possibly. This is really heavy. Even though it's small, it's really heavy in weight. And I think I might have an idea for this. Have an idea for these. I'll share with you later. It looks like all of my stuff is the same. My basket is full of like crystal items. I think I need to shake it up with some other things. What to do. Okay, this is really interesting. It says it's a projector Christmas top. I don't even know if it works. Let's open it up. This is really fun. It's actually silver. It's not the gold one. I already have a tree topper planned, but I like the concept, so I might try to come up with something else other than it being a tree topper. Let's think about it. Okay, so I saw this and I'm like, I know Lisa likes making over light fixtures, and I saw this, but look, it's meant to go that way. But I see like a Christmas tree out of that. I don't know what she would do to that, but that is really, really awesome. Okay, so I found your challenge piece and it may or may not be green.
That's why I love spray paint.
Check out. Okay, so while we were in there, I had an idea that I'm hoping that you can help me out with.
Okay.
I am thinking of all those plates that I got. What if we like put some goodies on them and took them to the widows in our church?
Oh, I love that idea.
So maybe
That's so smart.
some treats.
Yes.
Can you help me out with that? And then we'll go deliver them.
Maybe we could make some cinnamon rolls.
They're the best. Literally the best.
I would do that for the sweet little widows in the ward. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Good idea.
All right, let's do it, and then we'll share that with you later.
Sounds good.
Okay, we are going to do a little mini haul of all the items that we collected, and I have a few extra as well, so we'll see what I have here. Okay, let's start with this one. So this is a set of mini decorative plates. It looks like they're like village plates, but they're those glass plates that you see everywhere. And while I've got this out, I might as well do all of the plates that I've gotten. So I also got, this is another like little village one, but not all of them are village ones. And so this was for a set of 4, and I paid $4.99 for that. This was $2.99 for this big one, but I got several of them. We've got one that has angels. This is gonna be super, super pretty. What else do we got here? Okay, this is Santa and reindeer, and this was $1. The other one was $6.99, but I think it was on a 50% off, so that was $3. And this bigger one says $2 on it. This one is super, super cute. It's another Santa in a village one. The reason I have been collecting those is I thought it would be really fun to fill those full of goodies and give them away as a little gift. So that is what we're gonna do. So we've got a bunch of those plates. They varied anywhere from $1 to $3 a piece. Oh, this one, I remember what this one is, and I loved this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I haven't Google Lensed this yet. I need to. It is a cut crystal ice bucket or wine bucket or whatever this is called, but it has these cute crystal handles on it. I was really curious about this because I thought about using this as my 3-minute challenge item, but I did not. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, I found one using Google Lens for $228.67. So stay tuned to see if that was a good decision or not. I may or may not do anything to this. This I may just clean up and use. I think this is really pretty. I did splurge on this. I spent $24.99, which is a lot for a thrift store buy, but I had a feeling that it was worth some money and my investment was good because $24.99 is just shy of 10% of the cost. So that is a huge saving. So that was a good find, even though we splurged a little. I got a lot of glass items. Okay, so I saw these, but I saw bells. And I don't know if I'm gonna paint these or if I'm gonna do anything to them at all, or if we'll leave them just clear. They were 99 cents a piece. I got 4 of them. Then another one of these crystal containers, like a candy dish. I don't know. This would be really pretty to do a candle in. There's lots of things. I think if you clean something like this up, it could be a beautiful gift for somebody. So I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this or not, we'll see. Maybe I'll just use it as a candy dish. And that is everything from that bag. Okay, I didn't find a ton of Christmas stuff, which is kind of what I was looking for, but I did find some. So this snow looks really, really authentic. So it's fake snow for $2.99. I know I'm gonna be able to put this to good use. And then this I can use at Christmas time. I can use this year round. I love this. Isn't that really pretty? It was $3.99. I loved it. And so got that. So this was $3.99, and this is a candlestick, and it's really, really heavy. And then I don't even know what they charged me for that. Hopefully not a lot. This is definitely my theme this year, are kind of red velvet poinsettias. So I snagged that because that is everything I'm doing. So, and then the last thing is this kind of burgundy velvet box, and it was $2.99, I think. Was it it might have even been 99 cents. I went up to the register and I'm like, how much? And whatever it was, I was like, yes, definitely, I want that. So we'll see what we do with that. So, all right, so let's get flipping these thrift finds. I'm gonna start out with a super easy one. It was that velvet box. It was so cute. And I thought about a lot of different ways that I could zhuzh this up and transform it a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna convert this red velvet box into a Santa suit, and it's so easy. So the first thing we're gonna need to do for this Santa box is meet me out in the garage. So we are gonna take these little mini frames that you can get at Dollar Tree. We are going to remove the backing and the glass. We don't need these. You can hang on to them if you want. I'll probably toss them. We're gonna pull out these little tabs that hold everything in because we do not need those. They're pretty easy. You just need a good grip on them. And you are left with just a blank slate. Okay, so now that we've got these all empty and just how we want them, I'm going to take my favorite gold spray paint, which is this 18 karat gold by Krylon. And this is something that I've done something similar to before on my channel, so. That's pretty good. That should dry very quickly. So all I did is I took some, I think it's 3-inch fur ribbon, and I cut that out to fit the front of the box, and then I hot glued it into place. Super, super simple. And then I took some grow grain ribbon, 3 inches, and wrapped that around the box and hot glued that into place on the back. And then I also, to secure it, did a couple of other spots of hot glue to hold that into place. Now we're gonna take that dried gold frame that we spray painted, and we are gonna hot glue this into place. Now I kind of toyed with having it vertical and horizontal. Ultimately, I settled on horizontal because I felt like it looked the best for this, and that is it. I love doing different iterations of this because it's so simple and so festive. It's so cute. I envisioned this as being some sort of fun gift box. So you could fill this up with a whole bunch of goodies, gifts, whatever. I thought that that would be cute. Lisa had suggested of maybe even putting like a little Christmas tree in it and using that as like the base. So that may end up in my decor somewhere, who knows? So stay tuned for that because I think that that is a really clever and cute idea as well. So we probably have like $5 or $6 into this project, and it is so adorable. Can you imagine what you would have spent at a boutique or at a high-end store for something like this? And I could totally see it selling at a place like that. So what do you think of this project? Now we're gonna start on our little special project, which is our Jesse's Challenge project, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in just a second, but we need to get this project started because we've got a little thing that we're gonna do later in the episode that we kind of mentioned. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the smaller plates that I got. I wanted to gold leaf it, and the last time I actually used a gold leafing medium, and it took forever to kind of set up. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to do that again. Let me see if I can come up with a quicker way. So I thought I would try Mod Podge. That didn't go really well because I think it was just too much, too wet, and it needed to be sticky. Didn't work. And so I kind of scrapped that really fast. And then what I decided to do is just try some spray glue. And I'm like, well, this has to work. Obviously, we're doing this on the back side of the plate. They were flipped over. I just sprayed that on. You have to let it sit for like a minute, let it get tacky. And then I had actually found this gold leaf at a thrift store like a couple of months ago. They were these little sheets. I wish they were a little bit bigger because that would have worked out a little bit better, but it ended up being fine in the end. Just tamped that down, kind of pressed it in. I used a brush to kind of brush things off. Didn't quite cover the plate. That's why I wish the sheet was a little bit bigger, but I just took other sheets and kind of filled in on the edges. Now, I could have kept going and adding layers and layers of the gold leaf, but what I did instead is something that I did on one of my old thrift flips is I took it out and I spray painted it in my 18 karat gold Cryline spray paint that I love. It's my favorite gold spray paint color, and then let that dry. Now, we could seal it, we could do all of that. Maybe I should. So that would be something I'd probably recommend is doing just some other sealer, but we're gonna go with it just as is. And that's it for the plates. Didn't they turn out so cute? We're gonna do something a little bit more with these plates, but you'll have to stay tuned for that in just a second. Okay, so now we're gonna make some special treats to take to the widows at my church. And I'm not gonna be able to hit all of them today, but I will try to do it over the Christmas holiday season. And so if you watch my most recent gift episode for Christmas, I mentioned a special challenge called Jesse's Challenge. And this will be kind of part of that. So we're gonna quietly drop them off. We'll drop them on the porch, knock, and then leave. But in the best way, because they're getting a treat. And then we'll put the treats on the gold plates that we've been working on. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing my chocolate chip cookies, which is basically a zhuzhed up Toll House cookie recipe. So I've kind of taken that as the basis and made some alterations. And I make it in different ways at different times. My family really likes them thin. I'm probably not gonna make them quite as thin because I'll probably do like a happy medium. So I'll tell you as we go how I'm switching it up. But let's get started by adding the first change, which is it calls for 2 sticks of butter. I am going to use 3, but I have been known to use a whole pound of butter. So like double the butter, but this time we're not quite doubling the butter, but that makes them a little bit thinner and way less healthy, but still good. You can all have a treat here and there, right? Now we're gonna add the sugar, 3/4 cup of sugar, and then 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar, and I'm gonna have to get a spoon. Okay. And now 3/4 cup of brown, and we are gonna whip this up. Okay, now we're gonna add 2 eggs. Second egg. And we'll whip it. Scrape the sides and we'll whip a little bit more. Okay, that looks pretty good. So this is kind of fun. This is actually my Grandma Bear's mixer that I got after she passed, and it is probably like 30 to 35 years old and it still works so good. So I'm still using it, still going strong. I wonder how much life it has left in it because it's holding up so good. Okay, another secret ingredient is frozen orange juice. Just a big old scoop like that. And I throw that in there. See, there's our orange juice. Okay, and then I just use the cap of the vanilla. That is a teaspoon in my book, and I use the pure vanilla. Here is more rule breaking here. First of all, I use salted butter, and then I use baking soda, and I think it says to take all your dry ingredients and kind of sift them. I never have, never probably will. Does it really make a difference? You'll have to let me know in the comments. So then it's a teaspoon of baking soda, and I'll put this loose recipe in the description below. And then it says to use a teaspoon of salt. I do just shy of that since we use the salted butter. Then I kind of just mix that in real quick. Not too long, and then we're gonna just add the flour. I use King Arthur's unenriched. I don't like the enriched flour. I use King Arthur's flour, and we'll put 2 1/4 cup is what it calls for. And on the last one, I just kind of do a heaping cup and call that 1/4 cup. I think it's pretty close. So there we go, and then we'll just mix that up slowly so we don't get a flour shower at first. Oh my word, the dough is looking perfect. Now we just need to add our chocolate chips for our chocolate chip cookie. What is your favorite type of cookie? Or are you not even a cookie person? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm using dark chocolate chips this time. I really love dark chocolate. Okay, so we're gonna do about 2 cups of this. It doesn't need to be exact, you know. And a few extra for good measure. So let's mix this up. Ooh. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that, whoops. It went flying. There we go. All right, so this dough looks perfect. This is gonna make the best cookies ever. Now we'll just throw them in the oven for, I think it's like 8 to 9 minutes, just according to the instructions. And yeah, let's do it. Okay, in they go. Now I always tend to lean on the shorter side. So it says 9 to 11, we'll do 9 minutes. So there we go. While these are baking, we will get back to the DIYs. Up next are those glass things that looked like Bell or something. So then what I decided to do is do a base coat of flat black primer. So I sprayed that on. And then once that was dry, I lightly dusted it with 2 different kinds of gold spray paint. One's a little bit more bronzy color, one's a little bit more gold, to just kind of add some dimension. Then once that was dry, I took it up into my craft room and I took some rub and buff and kind of brushed that on like I've done before. Now this is kind of similar to the same process I've done. I've done a few bells in this channel before, and this is kind of a similar process. And so the rub and buff dries really, really quick. And then I took some finials and that I used a bunch on these kind of bells as well. And then I did some antiquing glaze on that, and then I just glued on those onto the top, and they look amazing. These bells look so cute and are going to be really great decor. This time I didn't add like a ringing bell like option on it. This is going to be more something that I set on a shelf and just use as a decorative feature. Or I could hang them off of some rope, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, apparently my oven's cooking a little hot today, so we got to get these right off because as you can see, they're as brown as I want them, maybe slightly on the browner side. So we gotta get these off quick so they don't keep cooking. So quick, here we go. And I always try to find the most done. All right, we'll do more batches. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell these. They are so good. Okay, are you wondering who won the 3-minute challenge? Stay tuned, I'll let you know in just a bit. Now, I got 4, and while I was doing this, when I had spray painted them all black, I got an idea for the 4th, because usually when I've seen bells, they are usually like in sets of 3. So in my mind, I'm like, let's do something different with that 4th one, because what I saw was a snowman hat. So that's what we're gonna do, is I took these 2 fishbowl bases that you can find probably at a thrift store, but they definitely have them at Hobby Lobby. These ones are from Hobby Lobby. These are 2 different sizes. You could use the 2 of the same size. So I took some of that snow that we got at the thrift store and filled these fish bowls with it. Then I took a little bit of red ribbon that I already had in my stash. I didn't buy anything new. I took a couple of these holly and berries that I had left over from other projects, hot glued a couple of the leaves and some of the berries onto the hat. It looks super cute. Then I took a little bit more of that ribbon, tied it around the neck, and then I kind of did a little bit of hot glue, stacked them on top of each other, and then I put the hat on top. And voila, we have a little snowman. Now you could add googly eyes, you could add a little nose, you could, you know, really hand this up. But I liked the simplicity of it just as is. And I think this is so adorable. This is something that you could do really fast. I think it would be a cute gift idea, a cute decor thing. I had so much fun doing it. It's a little kitschy and not something I normally would do, but I loved it. And I thought it was so cute, and I hope that you love that too. Next up is that crystal candy dish. And then I also had that little kind of heavyweight candlestick thing, and I just had the idea to combine these together. And so what I did is I started out clipping out those little metal clips, and I think that was to hold like a glass hurricane at some point, but I didn't want it for this, so I just yanked those out, and then I mixed together one of the Dollar Tree epoxy kits. I love those for combining things like this, especially with glass. They're very durable. They dry and set up in like 5 minutes, so it's really great. So you squeeze the contents of the 2 tubes together, mix it together, and then I very carefully wiped it on the base of the candlestick, and then I put the crystal bowl face down, centered our candlestick on the bottom, let it dry for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then what I wanted to do was stick in this big, beautiful Christmas tree LED candle in it, and then I filled it in with some more of that snow that we got at the thrift store, and it was so adorable. Now, I will use this even when Christmas is done. I can see myself putting another candle, like using it as a candle holder for another candle, and it's just such a beautiful piece of decor that I can use year round, and I just kind of made it a little bit Christmassy for this episode, but I love how this turned out. It was super simple. It was literally just using an epoxy kit to combine 2 pieces together that I got at the thrift store. Very affordable, very easy, very doable project. So let's head back into the kitchen to put together our little gift packages that we're going to be taking in just a second. We'll let you know. Okay, so this next one is another super easy one. Anybody could do it. You could also customize it for any time of year. So what I did is I took that little gold brass, like filigree, I don't know what the scroll little holder, and I put in a glass cylinder vase that I already had. This one was from IKEA. They have similar stuff at the Dollar Tree, and To theme it out for Christmas, all I did was fill it with snow, and then I put a bottle brush in it. I did a little bit of fairy lights to just kind of make it feel a little festive, and that's what I did. And then I love how this turned out. It's super, super cute, but there's lots of options with this. So you could pull it out, put in a candle with some other like Christmas greenery. There's just so many options on this, and this was just a fun and easy, less than 5-minute project with just things that you could find at the thrift store. You could definitely find cylinder bases at the thrift store. So kind of look and see what you could find that's like, maybe it's on its own and it feels like it's missing something, but you can combine two pieces together and then it all makes sense. And there you go. It's so, so, so easy. So now it's time to figure out who won the 3-minute challenge. Was it Lisa? Was it me? Let's find out. So I use an app called Google Lens, and so if you want to get the app, it's lens.google.com, and what you do is you just go in and take a picture of your item. So there you go, and now it's going to search up everything like it and give us a price.
I hope it's $4.
$15.
Yeah! Oh, it's looking promising.
I like your odds. Okay, now it's time to do Lisa's. So we're gonna
AKA the winner.
Take a picture. Okay, so the first one was in French and it wouldn't open it up, but I found one that's almost identical and $120.
Yes!
Lisa.
Hallelujah!
That looks like a trophy.
That's what I just was gonna say.
I stole it for you.
This is my trophy, the winner's cup, shall we say. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes.
It's the time to give my winner's speech. I worked really hard to earn this win.
Yes, you did.
I dug through several shelves and I finally came out victorious.
Well, I think you should keep it as a trophy, so I'm gonna buy it for you. It's beautiful. She worked hard for it, and I think she'll make something beautiful in that.
You're awesome.
Okay. Oh my goodness, I am so happy. Lisa won, she earned it. But the next time we will definitely be bringing another friend along to keep it spicy and kind of fun and interesting. So that was so much fun, and I'm so happy that she won. And you're definitely gonna wanna pop on over to her video to see what she made with the challenge item that I got her. It might be tricky, it might be pretty amazing. I cannot wait to see what she did. So I'll link her video below. Okay, so now it's time to go head out with Lisa. We're gonna go do our little Jesse's challenge. So I had originally planned to drive on this little Jesse's challenge thing, but my car broke down, which was fine. I was just gonna take my husband's truck, but then his truck broke down. So that's great. So we're kind of without a car. So Lisa's on her way over to pick me up. She's gonna drive. Thank you, Lisa, for saving my bacon. I just told them how my cars are broken down. So she's gonna drive us, but here's what we're gonna do. So we are going to some widows and one who's not a widow, but we'll explain in just a second.
Yes.
But okay, so these are ladies from our church. So if you are watching and you attend our church, we expect you to keep our secret. So, right?
Totally.
No telling.
No telling.
Okay, because this is all about Jesse's challenge. We're gonna go quietly leave these. We're gonna doorbell ditch.
I love it.
But everybody, it's okay if you're leaving a nice treat, right?
I think so too. And I mean, if somebody brought cookies to my house, tied up beautifully with a little note on it, I'd happily eat them.
Yeah, and the note says somebody loves you. So if you've read the book, Somebody Loves You, Mr. Hatch, you're gonna know it's awesome. So, all right, let's get on the road.
Let's go.
Okay, so lady, what are we doing on November 22nd?
We are going to meet many of our fabulous subscribers at the Water Lantern Festival here in Orlando.
I am so excited about
I'm
this.
so excited too.
This is going to be such a good experience. So what it is that you get to go put memories, thoughts, wish, hopes, whatever you want on your lantern, and then you get to send it off.
Send it off into the water.
And it's such a beautiful experience. So if you're interested in it, the tickets are a really good, affordable price. I will link a link to that and a discount code in my description box below. We are going to be meeting at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah, like 6 o'clock. We'll have a booth set up, and I'm going to be bringing a few things to give away.
Ooh.
So
maybe I need to give some stuff away. I don't know.
So we'll have some prizes for for some of you, and we're just really excited.
It's going to be so much fun. We look forward to meeting with you and just having such a fun and memorable night. So if you can make it, then we would love for you to come. If not, we're going to try to do this, or all over when we can, at other locations. So just stay tuned for that. So we're excited to join us November 22nd, 6 p.m. Awesome.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you then. Oh my word, I think we almost got busted, Lisa.
Oh, it was a close call.
Close call. Hopefully she doesn't pick up on it. We ran into her granddaughter.
Yes, her granddaughter.
And so hopefully she doesn't suspect anything suspicious. Okay, so we're here.
Okay.
We're so getting busted.
It's right here.
We are not going to record their reaction because this is all about being anonymous, and we are just going to know that we feel good about what we did.
Yes.
But we're going to record, we're going to bring you along and get us like,
Hopefully we don't get caught.
I know, let's hope.
Be
Okay.
sneaky.
Okay, here we go.
I don't know if we have the skills to be a spy, but I guess we'll find out.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, we got a duck, so she doesn't see us. Hurry, let's go! That was so crazy. We did it.
Do you see her? I don't think she's out.
I don't know. But, hopefully they find it before tomorrow. I'm all out of breath. But okay, so this next one, she's not actually a widow, but she's going through a really hard time. She's got like some health issues, some heart issues, and it's just not looking super good. So we just wanted to go over and brighten her spirits.
Yeah, let her know that she's loved.
Yeah. So, okay. And like I said, we're going to do this throughout the holiday season so that we'll maybe do this again. So,
Yes.
okay, so we're here and there's neighbors out.
There's a lot of neighbors out.
So we're going to just maybe quietly talk to the neighbors and then still do our thing.
Ask them if they can keep a secret.
Yeah. So here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. All right.
We got one neighbor alerted. He said he wouldn't tell on us.
All right, here we go. Hurry, Lisa.
I'm not a getaway driver, but I am today.
Okay, so her husband is a volunteer policeman. So I wonder if he's gonna try to chase us down.
Yeah, I wonder if they have cameras.
We live in the day of rain.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't even either.
We're such old school. Okay, that dates us.
Yeah, it does.
It didn't even occur to me.
Didn't occur to me until just now.
Okay, so we've got one last lady we're gonna hit on the way to like a church activity tonight. So anyways, it will be a little bit darker by the time we get there, and yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for coming along with me, and I just have so much fun making these episodes. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And to all of my DIY goddesses, you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye.